In a remarkable assembly held at Nso Simbok in Yaoundé on Saturday, April 20, 2024, the Nso Development Association, NSO'DA, convened to deliberate on the well-being and development of Nso land and its people. The event brought together a diverse group of stakeholders, including traditional authorities, political leaders, and passionate community members.
So if there's one message I'm asking our people to take home, it is a message of peace, unity, love, and reconciliation. People should bury hatchets and return to their own ways.
The president of NSO'DA, Sheikh Adamu, and other speakers passionately denounced hatred and emphasized reconciliation, love, and unity among the people of Nso. Their words resonated deeply, urging everyone to set aside differences and work collaboratively for the betterment of the Nso community.
Appealing to their consciences, whoever, for any reason, wants to be a subject of division, that there is no time for that any longer. It is peace and unity we are talking about. It is love we want to see. And you can see sometimes when they are doing that, they try to use our thrones as stones. We try to make sure that palaces were physically represented here so that they should know that it is a moment for us to talk peace. When everybody begins to reason peace and talk peace, I tell you the truth, any elite who wants division will be on his own. It is not just about elite. Sometimes you see have just subjects around, especially subjects who think they are too attached to certain palaces. Like we are talking about titles. Sometimes they offer a title to somebody, he now thinks that he has become the highest technical advisor to the throne. And so there are these people who try to orient the minds of our funds and our leaders away from unity. We are sounding it loud and clear and working on it. And I believe that our efforts will not be in vain. Being one of the recommendations that most people gave us to bring to this General Assembly, the fund has heard that there is a clarion call from all his children that he should be home. And hopefully, he is going to be home. It is very critical.
NSO'DA has given the youth, who constitute a strong workforce, a pride of place to stand at the forefront of this call for unity.
I call on the young people to imbibe the message of positive growth. I call on the elderly to also enjoy providing, useful mentorship to, young people. I also call on the elderly to be mindful of the fact that legacy is not in the number of bottles of alcohol that you give to us, the young people, but it is in you, putting in us the value, putting at our disposal the resources that would propel our own lives, that we can follow, your own steps to grow in the different professions, be it in the civil engineering and the medical, and the cultural, just whatever field. Mentor us within the banking, mentor us and groom us to be like you. And that would be a strong legacy. Do not give the young people money. And of course, young people, do not listen to people who tell you to hate on others. But let us together celebrate our common identity, the Nso identity.
The young people were called upon to invest their energy and commitment to actively participate in all developmental endeavors.
The only joy we have is that more than ever before, the Youth Secretariat is getting very serious and active. So when they themselves are becoming serious and active, results will be better than when we used to reason for the youth.
Sheikh Mansa Romanos, president of Nsobati Yaoundé, expressed a fervent desire to revive the Ngonso Cultural Week Festival. This vibrant celebration of Nso culture had been suspended due to the Anglophone crisis, which adversely affected this historic dynasty.
As I always say, the children we have, where they are, our children. And if I was sounding seriously, it's because I know that the problems we have are here, not back home. Because we have our own elites, we know, and they exist, that are comfortable with the situation we have back home. And that's why I insisted that we must live here as one. We must live here talking one language. We must live here united. We must live here loving ourselves. We must live here looking forward to going back home. And I believe that it is possible if we can be united.
The youth, with their enthusiasm and fresh perspective, pledged to actively contribute to the revival of cultural events. They recognized that preserving traditions was essential for maintaining a strong sense of identity and pride. NSO'DA unveiled its ambitious agricultural renaissance initiative. Recognizing that 70% of Cameroon's economy depends on agriculture, this project aims to revamp the spirit of cooperative in the days of our parents, farming practices, enhance food security, and empower local farmers.
We believe that agriculture is going to take us to the next frontier, and so the NSO'DA Agricultural Renaissance Initiative was born in 2020, and we think that we should focus on the value chains that are, of high value. And recently, we had this crisis in Ukraine, which obliged a lot of countries to stop importing wheat. And Cameroon discovered that we have those potentials, and so in particular is able to cultivate wheat. We talked to 60 villages, and about 20 of them adhered to our concerns, and 120 farmers decided to cultivate wheat, which today is a marvelous sing-song in the whole of Nso, because they multiplied 22 times the seeds that they were given. And so we believe that if we scale up this to other value chains, be it cassava, be it corn, be it potatoes, a lot can change in Nso.
The young people of Nso, with their vigor and willingness to learn, will play a pivotal role in implementing sustainable agricultural practices. Through the NSO'DA Youth Committee, they express eagerness to engage in modern farming techniques, crop diversification, and agribusiness ventures. Other earmarked projects include Royal Sustenance and Nso Cooperative Credit Union. His Royal Majesty Fon Sambinglo I, the Paramount Font of Bui, graced the event with his esteemed presence. His words carried weight and wisdom. Fon Sambinglo I cautioned against the misuse of social media as a destructive force against Nso culture. He reiterated the importance of love, reconciliation, and unity among his subjects for the sake of peace and the unhindered education of Nso children. The message is believed to have inspired the youth to rather use social media as a tool for positive change, amplifying Nso heritage and fostering connections within the global Nso diaspora. Nso artists captivated the audience with intermittent performances. Their dance and songs celebrated the richness of Nso culture, promoting peace, love, and unity. The rhythmic dance by the Soli women of Simbok and the spirited Manjong Omfu dance added cultural vibrancy to the gathering. Other Village Development Association and the youth actively participated, showcasing their talents and reinforcing their commitment to preserving Nso traditions.
For many years, we have not had the opportunity to register as part of NSO'DA. And when we had our General Assembly fundraising last year, 2023, NSO'DA was represented, and we were encouraged with the things that they presented there to us. So by that, we registered under NSO'DA, and today we have come in our number to participate in this General Assembly beginning this year, and we are not thinking we are going to stop any longer.
The Nso General Assembly meeting stands as a testament to the resilience, vision, and unity of the Nso people. Together, they forge a path towards a brighter future for their cherished land, the land of Nso. Hub Media, your partner in media production.